Success, success, success. Money, money, money. That's all I hear everywhere I turn. The TV, social media, YouTube, everybody's talking about it. But you're not going to be successful and you're not going to make that money if you don't change your habits that you need in order to be successful. In this episode, we're going to talk about the 5 mistakes people make when trying to become successful, okay? You will want to take note of these mistakes and change your habits if you really and truly want to be successful and make that money. Welcome to another episode of Becoming with Angelina Watkins, and I'm your host, Angelina, your queen of becoming, here to help you achieve emotional, spiritual, and financial prosperity. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about the 5 mistakes people make becoming successful. Now, everywhere you turn around, whether it's on TV, Netflix, they've got a bunch of shows about money right now, social media, books, everywhere you turn, people are talking about success. Okay. And the main thing about success is money. Money is associated and equated with being successful, although that's not the true definition of success. But we got people out here telling us to invest in real estate, to invest in the stock market, start your own business. Being a coach and having your own coaching program has been a trend that has blown up since the pandemic. And everyone's just telling you, make that money, success, success, success. This is what you need to do in order to be successful and make that money. But they're not telling you who you need to become to make that money or the habits you need to adopt in order to be successful. Like, we could talk about money all day, y'all. I could tell you step by step how to build that wealth, which I do, but I could tell you step by step how to build that wealth from scratch. But if you don't have what it takes and you're not the person you need to be in order to follow the steps, then we're just wasting time. And if you don't adopt the habits of a successful person in order to do the things that you need to do to be successful, then guess what? We're just wasting time. Now, there's a lot of habits that we need to adopt to be successful, but I'm going to talk about the 5 mistakes, or in other words, the 5 habits you need to adopt in order to really and truly be successful. And there's more, but I'm only going to do 5 today. But before we get into that, I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, I welcome you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode, because I am here every Thursday dropping that knowledge and talking about things that you need to know in order to become who you need to be, so that you can do what you're purposed to do, so that you can win at love, life, and money. Okay, I talk about all kind of topics that are impacting our women in order for us to become who we need to be, so that we can flourish and operate in our purpose. Okay, now before we get into today's topic, I want to make sure that you know all about my book, Path to Prosperity, 17 Secrets to Building Wealth that you can start today. Yes, I'm talking about the wealthy habits. What do the wealthy do to profit, to manage, make, and multiply their money, but also protect and preserve? Let's just not leave it at making it and multiplying it. We want to be able to protect it so we can keep it and preserve it so we can build a legacy. So make sure that you check that out. It is available on Amazon, so get the book today. Now, let's get into today's topic. 5 mistakes people make becoming successful. These are things that you have to think about when you say, you know what, you set out on a journey to say, I want to be successful, and whatever that success is, whatever you're deciding that you want to do, you have to become a person who is relentless, who is determined, who is focused. But on that journey of becoming that person, there's some habits that you need to adopt in order to truly be successful and maintain it. Okay. And so I want to go over the 5 mistakes people make when becoming successful. And the first one is investing their time wisely. You have to adopt time management skills. A lot of people on the road to success, they don't have good time management skills. They're not investing their time wisely. They are trading their leisure time for productivity. Okay, you have to be willing to put down the remote control, put down the controller, put down whatever it is that you like to do, the golf club, the basketball. If it's not serving or part of your purpose or what you're trying to do or what you're trying to succeed in, you're going to have to put it down. And there's a lot of people who are not successful because they are unwilling to temporarily sacrifice enjoyment for long-term gratification. They want this thing, they see this thing, they really want it, but they're not willing to stop long enough of stop doing some of the things they're doing to invest their times wisely in the things that's going to get them where they want to be. And so I'll just say one of my time killers or success killers is watching Law and Order. If anybody knows me, they know that I love Law and Order. But there's some times where a good marathon will keep me on that couch, okay? But there's times I have to say, if you don't turn this TV off, if you don't put this remote down and go start writing that book that you said you were going to write, or creating that course that you said you were going to create, or recording this podcast like I'm doing right now, okay? Sometimes we have to be willing to sacrifice enjoyment or fun in order to be able to focus on the activities that's going to produce the success that we want. We've got to be about learning. We've got to be about developing. We've got to be about evolving and getting a new skill. You can't get a new skill and learn what you need to learn if you're sitting on the couch. You can't learn what you need to learn if you're sitting up there playing video games all day. You can't learn what you need to learn if you're spending all of your time at the basketball court. Or for you ladies, what's something that we do? Sitting around drinking wine with our friends. Okay, you've got to be willing to sacrifice your time to do those things that will produce and lead you to success. All right, the second mistake that we make is not saying goodbye to our comfort zone. We have gotten comfortable and we have gotten complacent where we are. You are trapped in a cycle of complacency. And until you're willing to explore new territories, and until you're willing to get out of the comfort zone and do something different, then you're not going to be successful. Okay? You've got to do something different to get something different. And if you are comfortable where you are and you're complacent where you are and you're not willing to try new experiences, you're not willing to go to new heights, you're not willing to make new friends, you're not willing to meet new challenges, then you're just not going to be successful. You're only going to be successful where you are, and you're not going to be successful in anything new. You've got to be willing to put down the fear, to go for it, and overcome or meet new challenges. You've got to go through some obstacles, and you've got to go through some challenges in order to build yourself up to be successful. Successful people aren't successful by staying in their comfort zone. They're just not. They do something different. Sleeping. That's mistake number 3. I know you like, she tripping. Sleeping, yes, sleeping. Now, there's a time to sleep. You do have to get enough sleep and refresh yourself in order to be productive. But have you ever heard the early bird catches the worm? There's a reason why the early bird catches the worm. Because they're up doing what other people won't do. We've got to learn to get the sleep that we need, but have our sleep in as a routine to where we are able to still get up and do what we're supposed to do. Naps gotta go. Okay, I remember I was in this coaching program and the coach was like fussing at us when he found out how many of us were taking naps instead of being productive. He's like, have you written the emails? Have you recorded the videos? Have you did some sales calls? Have you did the money-making activities that you needed to do before you took a nap? Because if you haven't done your money-making activities, then why are you taking a nap? And I say to you, you can't sleep your life away. I mean, we can't sleep all day. We sleep all night, we sleep all day, and we're not getting anything done. How you expect to be successful and how do you expect to make that money if all you're going to do is lay on the couch and keep taking naps? If all you're going to do is sleep all day and keep talking about how tired you are. You have to be willing to sacrifice some sleep and sacrifice some naps. Sleeping is essential, but you can't sleep all day. You got to be ready. You got to be up and ready and excited and enthusiastic and energetic about your day and what you can accomplish to get closer to your goal. Are you ready to take advantage of an opportunity when that phone rings, when someone knocks on that door? I mean, if your goal is to um, meet and work for someone in particular, and you know that they're going to be at the Sheraton Hotel at a certain time, and that's the only time that a window of opportunity that you might have in order to see them and meet them and have a conversation. Are you willing to get up off that couch? Are you willing to get up out that bed, go down there and be there early, ready and waiting for that opportunity? Or are you going to sleep your life away? Okay, number four. Number four is changing how you think. You will not get far and you will not be successful, and you're definitely not going to make that money if you don't change how you think. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. You got to be out with your old mindset and in with the new mindset. Change how you think and how you see things. Be accountable and take control of your life. You cannot continue to think the way you think and behave the way you behave, because our behaviors follows our thoughts. Okay, so you can't keep thinking the way you think and behaving the way you behave and think that you're going to get what you want. You can't be successful and create the life you want thinking the way you think today, because where you are today in your thoughts has only gotten you this far. That means now you got to do something different, including thinking. How you thinking? You have to think strategically. We got to think methods. We got to think plans. We got to think action steps. We've got to think differently about how we're going to go about getting what we need to get, because sleeping and being on the couch ain't it. All right, the last mistake, mistake number 5, which I think is one of the biggest mistakes of a lot of people who want to be successful, a lot of people who go on the journey of being successful, and then they sooner or later, after it really, really hurts, find out that number 5, you can't take everybody with you. When we are on our road to success, we want to take everyone with us, but we got to know everybody can't go. Okay? Everybody can't go. Everybody isn't ready for what you're ready for. Everybody does not have the mindset of what you're trying to go for. People have their own dreams, okay? They're not trying to support your dreams because they're trying to pursue their own dreams. Everybody is not for you. You're trying to take people on this journey who really don't have your back. They're just using you. They're just riding your back. They're just hoping you be successful so that they can get a piece of your pie. Everybody doesn't want what you want. Okay? You have to know everybody cannot go with you. When you're trying to take everybody with you, you end up carrying around a whole lot of dead weight. You got to know that sometimes this journey of success is a journey that you have to walk alone. This journey of success is a journey that you won't always have someone there to comfort you and encourage you. So you got to be able to encourage yourself. The song says, encourage yourself. You got to be at a place where no matter what, I'm going to do this. No matter what, I'm going for this. No matter the support. And know that along the way, God is going to send you the people that you need in order to get where you need to be. Everybody with you right now is not going to be there along the journey and at the end of the journey. And the sooner you are okay with that, and the sooner you realize that, and the sooner you come to terms with that, the sooner you can get further in your journey, because you will have let go of all that dead weight that's been holding you back and holding you down. Okay? Now, that is the 5 mistakes. I want y'all to marinate on that. Again, there's some other mistakes that we make and some habits we need to adopt in order to be successful. But I want you to really marinate on those things on your journey of success. Where are you? Give me a comment down below. Which one of these mistakes are you making right now that is holding you back from your dreams and holding you back from being successful and holding you back from where you want to be? I bet you if you are not where you want to be, you're making one of those 5 mistakes. All right. So make sure that you invest your time wisely, say goodbye to your comfort zone, get up and be ready, change your mindset, and be willing to leave some people behind. All right. Now, where you are is not where you have to be. Your past does not define you. You define you. So heal, transform, and pursue you.